Thank you so much, Tuka, for that wonderful introduction. When you actually mentioned that this will be my last speech, I became emotional. But I guarantee you, it will be my last speech. But I'll forever be a for Komvention. I will forever support any leadership that comes into place. I will forever be indebted to all of you for the support you have given me and my entire team up to this time. For the start, I want us to rise and observe a minute of silence for our member and our community member that passed away. Our member, Ben Fulton of Houston, and for my nephew, Clovis Ayan. And for all those in our families that have gone before us, let us give them a minute of silence. Here you go. And may the souls of the faithfully departed rest in perfect peace. We can see. Wow. What a day. I want to start by, first of all, thanking the Dallas chapter president, where is he? Komvention, and the entire EXCO, the planning committee, and all the members of Dallas, and the Dallas chapter for making it a wonderful event for us this weekend. We will never thank you enough for the sacrifices you've put together to make this happen. One of the things about hosting a convention is that it becomes very stressful, we become overwhelmed. The responsibilities are so many because it's such a big event. And we need to give up a lot in our personal lives. So let's give a round of applause to the Dallas chapter. I also wanted to recognize our guests who are here from Cameroon for joining us. If you're here from Cameroon, may you rise and be recognized, please. Good. Okay, we have Mr. Ata Gomis is here. I thought that we had more. Okay, we have Dr. Sama to my left. Thank you for being here with us. We really do appreciate you. And for all our guests that are in the room, we can see that we have Ube Commissaire Fulton and Ruben Fulton on the back. I'm not able to see others, but I think that we are all happy that you are here with us. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our team, we also want to congratulate all the people that have graduated with outstanding performance amongst us. And I remember here our hotel. Will you rise? I want you all to know, because this happened just a few days ago, that Dr. Evaristus Chu is now Dr. Evaristus Chu. He just recently defended his doctorate of business administration, and we're so proud of him, our honorable Pontiac, and for the work you do for the organization. I also want to congratulate Dr. Nathan Pascaline Mzebain, who just recently got her PhD in public policy and international relations. I want to recognize Mr. Chrysanthus Sembui, who got a master's degree in engineering, technology, and then Narayan Delachia, who got a master's degree in social work, and then Narayan Estelle Ansum, a master's degree in public health, and Narayan Etelin Chindo, who got a master's degree in cyber security. Can we put our hands together for this one? So many of us have had outstanding achievements in the community. I don't want you to think that we are leaving you out. We will have a way to celebrate you on Saturday. So if you have made a significant progress, if you have had a significant stride in your life, it is our joy, because your success inspires the next generation, and that's why we want to celebrate you. Now, I would like to express my deep pride for the fact that during our tenure in office, the Fund of Com blessed us with a bochom and called Matthias Winding. Can we put our hands together for the country? We have our bochom as well. So those are the good things that have been happening to us in the community. Nanjong Rundoni was also made a Nanjong of Nanjongs. So she's the one in charge of all the Nanjongs. I just want you to recognize that. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our title holders, we want to set Quinches in the room. Tom to went up and the fate knowledge. Was nine. The chair said, the Queen from Gwen, who went down by the counter, bases in a video. Lining to my chair there, does not say my room to me. There's 9 room today. You be so okay to talk in inch into 9 and do a sin. Much hotels nana, there's none certain. Man, time pam. Takaoli, a bomb. Because not I mean, it only fan at the time of our cares not be said. So you should do what is on my get time, messy. You're going to be massive. There's no time for my time and after some one. My choices. I have not cared the line. I have had the pleasure and honor of serving a folk from USA for 21 years as a pioneer member, and I have attended 19 conventions out of 21. I actively participate and carry out chores at each convention. My passion for Com culture actually propelled me to become a Bomoko. I later became the pioneer chapter president of Com Chicago, and now I end my leadership journey within AFOACOM USA as a national president, having served in this capacity for 1 term since 2022. Throughout this time, our 3 boys, who were checking people in last night and today, Yanis, Ankini, and Bumse, have been born and raised. I have gained knowledge and experience, learned from hundreds of members, and gathered all that I could gather to also grow in the process. I have faced my own challenges. We have had successes, and we have made changes that have positively impacted us, as well as our villages back home. This year's convention is held under the theme, Celebrating the Role of a Woman and the Girl Child in Com Culture and Traditions. Looking back at the Com migration history, almost 300 years ago, it was a woman by name Nando who led the Com people out of Bambasi to our current location, Lago. Yes, she brought the Com people to their present home. The theme could not be any time anywhere. Women and girls have always been the bedrock of our Com culture and traditions. They lead, they nurture, they determine and grow our Com clans through childbirth. There are many aspects of the Com culture and tradition that without a woman's involvement, they cannot be carried out. An example is the Imandi wine that happened last night. Only women can participate in that. If they are not there, it will not happen. So, we are By celebrating them, we are not only paying tribute to the past, we are also strengthening our culture and empowering the future. This year, my leadership team intentionally decided to shine light on their contributions with the hope to amplify their voices in our community. Over this convention weekend and beyond, let us remember to uplift women and girls. They are the foundation of our culture, our identity. Let's give a round of applause to all the women and girls. When our team was seeking your approval to take office, we presented an agenda for change, a transformative agenda that will build on the progress of our predecessors. We made a commitment to bring innovations and meaningful changes to our organization. We promised to jumpstart our thirst for culture and to strengthen the fabric on which our organization lies. We promised to cultivate an inclusive culture where children, youths, title holders, elders, mothers, educated and the uneducated were all part of this organization we hold dear to our heart. We promised to drive key changes and a creative development agenda that achieves a good balance between maintaining our historic traditions and aligning with the expectations of our heterogeneous membership composition. Yeah. It was an agenda that reflects our organization's 21 years of growth and fortifies our respect for traditional institutions. While executing our agenda, we had our fair share of challenges. Some of our brothers and sisters have left us for another group. We continue to pray for the change of mind and for the new administration to do its best to unite them with us. So glad. Due to other commitments, we had two great individuals, two great members of our organization who were playing key roles. We have Botan, who is Botan in the house. He did an amazing job in our team. And at some point, we know he could not continue due to a lot of the work that we've seen him do. And Botan, I want you to know we do appreciate you. So we couldn't continue, and those were really big shoes for us to fill. Similarly, we had the chairman of our projects committee, who did an amazing job on that role as well. He couldn't continue, and his shoes were so big to fill. But we are happy that we have actually paddled this we've been able to drive this car to this point with the help of the new chairman that we have, Walter Clement, and we have redistributed the role that Botan was playing amongst ourselves, and we've been able to get to this point. And I also faced a lot of challenges as a president with our team, trying to strike. People seem not to really get clearly the difference between chapters and national. They think that national is somebody else somewhere. National is not 6 of us that are on this table. People think that national is over there and chapters are over here, but chapters are the national. So if you ask yourself this question, who is national? Is it me? Is it these few people here? No, we are the national. And this organization is supposed to be using just one constitution. No chapter is supposed to have a separate constitution. Absolutely not. And there is this question that kept coming up. Can I just belong to a chapter and not to national? So those are some of the things, those are some of the challenges that we face. The answer to that, in our own understanding, is a no. You cannot be in a chapter and say that you are not in national. That's obvious. Because for USA, it's just like Amazon. Amazon has a branch in Minnesota. Amazon has a branch in Arizona, and you cannot be saying that you are not part of Amazon when you work for Amazon Minnesota. So that's the way we saw it, but other people did not see it like that. So that created a big challenge. And this is something that as an organization, I'm hoping that the new team can work hard to clarify. Now, despite these challenges, we have accomplished these great things for ourselves here in the USA and for our people back at home in Com. And these achievements that you also went to Clem and presented some of them. These achievements have been registered thanks to the generosity of our donors, the generosity of our volunteers and members. In just the last year, for example, We successfully grew the optional life trouble fund program into a fully independent organ with its own registration with the US government, bank account, and board of directors. In the process, we grew the membership from to above 260, a number that significantly lowers the financial responsibility, bringing down replenishment from where we started from $200 to about $77. I think we can celebrate that. We also grew the registered membership of Afuacom USA to over, I think as of this morning, we are over 475 members. That have received these awards in the past year. And this scholarship program, it used to take maybe about 2 months or so to apply. So when we came in, we simplified the process so that you can even apply from the comfort of your cell phone within 5 minutes. And that's why we're now having more applications and more members are benefiting from it. We have also succeeded to expand on our this year, we succeeded to expand on our 2024 agricultural input project by distributing over 29,000 kilograms of fertilizer to 73 farming groups across 45 villages in Kom, creating positive impact across the entire kingdom as we contribute to the fight against food insecurity. In advancing development back home in Kom, as we already have, we funded and executed 16 projects across 16 villages and across a wide variety of project areas, including agriculture, clean potable water, clean energy, which is the solar electrification, and the health, in the domain of health, which is the cancer screening that actually saved some lives, and in the area of education. So all of this, we've kind of spread development across. We're not focusing on one little thing. We're kind of spreading it, not just spreading it across villages, we're also diversifying the nature of everything that we do. And it is all thanks to you. It is all thanks to the volunteers and everybody that puts their hand into their pocket to make sure that these things happen. Considering the above examples, ladies and gentlemen, considering the project presentation that we saw, I can comfortably affirm that the state of our union is strengthened by innovation, richer in culture, thriving in project impact, and united in purpose. Let us appreciate ourselves for these wonderful achievements, and let's be committed to ensuring that the work continues and goes even further. Special thanks to my fellow national executive members. I don't know how to thank you. We've become a family. We've gone through a lot together. And I want you to know that we formed a bond that will never be broken. Thank you. I would like to thank chapter presidents, committee chairs, and members, facilitators in our virtual meeting halls, prayer team members. There are people that just pray for us. I get up in the morning, people know I'm going through a hard time. So thank you for the prayers. Thank you. I want to thank our advisors and the invisible hands that work behind the scenes for the growth of this organization. Take pride in these accomplishments. This period of my life has been tough, like hell. In all of it, I draw comfort from your presence in my life. Whether it was the loss of my dad, or now the loss of my nephew, this community has come together for me. I'm sorry, I thought I would be strong.
Thank you. Thanks. Good understand.
This community has come together for me.
Oh, sweet.
Through it all, I did not drop the mantle of leadership that you gave me.
Yeah.
The easiest thing for me would have been to resign.
Yes.
I don't get paid. The easiest way out would have been to resign.
What was that?
But one thing I always keep is my word. I gave you my word in Minnesota that I will leave you for one term.
Right.
That promise I have kept.
Yeah.
Not because it was easy, but rather because of you. I believe you are worth serving.
Investigation.
And come is worth looking for.
Everything. That's
As I now embark on the next chapter of my life, I'd like to thank you all for the impact you make on the lives you touch, me included. Whether through direct or indirect communication and interactions, we all impact one another and our communities. Though my approach may soon shift somewhat, I will continue to join you in striving towards our vision of being a leading cultural and development organization that we can ever have in the entire world. And our mission of igniting our thirst for culture and promoting it, transforming lives, enriching our communities through impact projects and service, I will always stand by those. I have learned a lot, and I appreciate those who have helped my team to deliver on our promise, constructively guiding us towards better practices when we notice we have erred.
That's good minds.
Gratitude is the word that comes to mind each time I think of the fact that you trusted this organization into my hands. I'm so grateful for the very fulfilling leadership journey I have enjoyed throughout my tenure as president. And I acknowledge that such a rewarding experience is a reflection of the opportunities, the support, the love you have given me along the way. I thank all the candidates that have presented themselves for various offices this year. We have a highly qualified pool of candidates, and I'm so proud of that. Let's put our hands together for that. Together with those who actually take office, you will play a critical role in how our organization moves forward. By simply stepping up and indicating your intention to lead, you are already a winner. As I leave office, I will leave you with this advice. Based on my experience and based on the leadership book that I've read and that I have it under my pillow and it guides me every time I'm having difficult situations in leadership. And it is called The 4 Agreements by Miguel Reeds. The first advice is that you should be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of the truth and love. That's what I'm telling those that are coming into office. Don't say anything you don't mean. Point number 2, don't take anything personal.
Good Lord.
Nothing others do is because of you. What others say or do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be a victim of needless suffering. These things are bad. People who don't like you and say things about you are only revealing the things they actually hate about themselves. It is not about you. They don't even know you. Point number 3, don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstanding, sadness, or drama. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. Point number 4, always do your best. Your best is going to change from time to time. It will be different when you are healthy, and it will be different when you are sick.
Right.
Under any circumstances, simply do your best. Your best may differ based on how you're feeling physically. If you have one gasp of air left, make it a gasp of air towards your goal or your destination. Fact, always have a plan B. Always have a plan B. And I'm sure the Dallas chapter members will attest to this. When they arranged for all those conventions, they had a plan B for almost everything. And that's why this convention has been going on successfully. And the last, persevere. Personally, it's all insane. In fact, man, you was getting years. There's a procedure economic offensive for something about your insane. One time, we're like a quarter of an hour. When I went to the town, you were only from a visit on Mountain. When I come around and do my tour, that's a job fight. Okay, no, I'm going to it. No, I'm going to go. Tim knows that don't tell us what. Obviously, was there on me. Our different do to check. Allah, I feel we're doing. We tell what this isn't to be truly. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much. I congratulate those that will be coming into office or that have stepped up to try. And I'm going to support whoever gets into office in order to lead our organization to another level. I'm hoping that you can do better. May our lives bear witness to the love that can never be broken. One call, one love.
Can we give one more round of applause, please? Oh, President. Can we give a loud hurrah to PK? Thank you. Thank you. The powerful, impassioned state of review. The key phrase somewhere in there is that the human was strong. And it is up to us to make it strong. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you to the King. But the job is not done. We need to count the dollars. So to round out the President's State of the Union and your king, just how strong we are financially, the financial bench, the financial secretary, and the treasurer will present the statement of accounts.
Botão Record.